Hi, my name is Joanie'S. Welcome to my channel. Please go to my website, jonieswhitelighthealing.com, for more information about me. And if you'd like to schedule a reading, healing, you could do so through my website, or you could contact me in other ways if we are friends. I offer in-person sessions for folks who are local to North Central New Jersey, as well as Skype, phone, FaceTime, and Facebook video sessions. They are all equally effective. I was a conventionally trained social worker and a Gestalt therapist. I became gifted with abilities around 2003, 4, 5. My life took a 180-degree turn, and I no longer practice in that way. I am now in the cosmos. I am doing what I intended to do for the rest of my life, and I am enjoying myself immensely. So with that being said, I went in to see what I'd be talking about today, and I felt it was important to talk about lower vibrations and whether they would be entering into a new Earth timeline. So I've been doing rereading of channelings and watching videos, channelings, and seeing interpretations of comms going on, and really putting a lot together to formulate what is my truth. And what I have concluded is there are two timelines that are superimposed on one another. One is a dark timeline and the other is a light timeline. And at some point, hopefully soon, there will be a divergence of both timelines. And I believe that now is the judgment day. Every moment is a choice point for souls to decide in that judgment day whether they wish to go on a dark timeline or a light timeline. And the light timeline is a new Earth reality. So what is that? It is where we are playing in our knowing, in our truth, in our remembrance that we are all of love, that we are all one, where there is creation in the now. We come into our psychic abilities, healing modalities are presented to us. There is equality. Money disappears and we end up in a barter type of a system. Very, very, very cosmic. And I believe that this is what our future holds for us in the light timeline. So in terms of that darkness, I've been thinking about this, and I say it a lot to friends. In my movie that I'm creating, in my new Earth timeline reality, I do not wish to have fear. Those that hold fear, which is an umbrella term for lower vibration, service to self, hatred, judgment, self-righteousness, resentment, revenge, contempt, unresolved jealousy, pity, competition. Those are all lower vibrational emotions, unforgiveness. And I believe that if people do not work through those issues, they will find themselves on a lower vibration timeline. Now, another conversation that I have with people is that there are a lot of folks that know about the agenda. They know about what's going on, those truthers, but they also have self-righteousness, hatred, and they name call. That is not for a new Earth reality. That is ego-based. And I choose not to have them in my movie. They can go elsewhere. That is ego-based, it is fear-based, it is a better than, less than, and it is divisive. And people who believe they are better than, people who name call, are already separating themselves from the collective. It is not a unity consciousness concept. So if you call people idiots, if you call them sheep, if you call them stupid, you will not be in my movie. And I'm very glad about that, because in a new Earth 5D reality, we remember that we are all a tapestry of love. We are all of one. So a name call reverbs through all of the fabric and we all get hurt, including the one that makes that statement. It is not permitted. So I really hope that the people that see and feel and know the agenda, that no dark forces agenda, that they change their ways because they might be unfortunately very surprised when they find that they do not reap what they thought they were sowing. This is of love. This is of unity. This is of kindness. This is of compassion and empathy. And if any soul is name calling and has hatred, fear, ego involvement, leveling up, self-righteousness, arrogance, better than, less than, divisiveness, they will find themselves in a situation that will be very surprising to them. I am not wishing this on them. It is not a warning. It is my truth. It is what I have accumulated as my truth, the aggregate of, or the sum of my work, my conclusion, and that I am praying and hoping that the people that are still holding name calling, judgment, shift, that they accept that there are other folks that are on this present plane, earth plane, superimposed with them, that have been programmed very successfully. I had learned from videos, channelings, writings, that the programming is so old that it is in people's genes, it is in their psyche, it is inherited, it is in their aura, and that it is very difficult to shake out of it. So to consider karma, to consider vows, scripts, negative entities, MK Ultra programming, abductions, etc. Nevers. When you consider that there is more that goes into play regarding why a soul is having difficulty returning to love, you will then calm down. You will then shift. You will feel free. You will no longer be on that pedestal, which takes work. And it also hurts you when you separate yourself from us. We want you back. We want you to do your work. It's fear-based work. You need to face why it is so difficult to consider that there are other souls that did not see. You also don't know who is who, and you don't know who might wake up. It's very presumptuous of you. So people need to get off their pedestals, do some real soul searching regarding the judgment. I do not wish for you to be in my movie. If you continue with the name calling, the anger, the rage, the resentment, the jealousy, the pity, it is not a love vibration. I wish you peace in your heart and your mind. For those that understand, well, this is validation. For those that do not, put this on the shelf. And for those who do identify, do your work. It is very, very important. Now is crunch time. I send blessings and love to you all. Bye, y'all.